Anyways, welcome back.
Knowing you may or may not leave that in the episode. So welcome back. We were talking about not Naruto, because why would we talk about Naruto on Naruto games?
This is an important one. This is when he kills Orochimaru and eats his flesh.
We already watched this.
Yeah, but not this time.
Oh yeah, right.
Just how suitable a vessel.
No, last time we were talking about Evangelion.
And Chris was going to tell us about how he hates that show.
I hate Evangelion. I watched it as a small little babu, and I was like, Jesus Christ, should I be watching this?
No. The answer was no.
The answer was no. Yeah, the answer to that question was no. And then I had such a fond memory of it because I was like, man, it was so cool. Because, like, people were getting murdered in horribly gruesome ways, and it was so cool to my child brain. Because I love murder. This is why anime has turned me into a horrible person.
It's not video games' fault.
It's not video games. It's anime. But then what happened is, I watched it again later as an adult because I was like, oh man, I love Evangelion. That shit was crazy. So then I watched Evangelion. And I was like, ninjutsu, okay. Yeah, I'll take that one. So then I watched, I rewatched it again when I was much older, and I was like, wow, this sucks. This story is so stupid, it makes no fucking sense, and all the writing is really awkward and dumb.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I'm being attacked by a horde of angry men.
1,000 sound ninjas.
That's right, Derek. We're gonna sit here and beat 1,000 sound ninjas. I wish I was kidding.
I know you're not.
This is what we're going to do.
I'm just gonna spam this move repeatedly.
Literally. So anyways... Yeah, I don't know if you know, like, visually, Evangelion is amazing.
Oh yeah, even like the first
story-wise, Evangelion is horrendous. No, it's not even out there. It's horrendously stupid. Mm-hmm. It makes no fucking sense no matter how you break it down in any way. So, and it's all easily taken by the most glaring omission, which is, oh no, they punched me, which is that so NERV is the group that's designed to fight against the angels, right?
Yes.
It's funded entirely by a group of super wealthy people who believe the angels should rule the earth and humanity should be dead. So why are they funding the only thing stopping them from doing it?
Yeah, that's very stupid.
Yes! And that's just one of the many unnecessary and insane plot things in the show.
Yeah, no, that makes no sense.
There's so many things in Evangelion that's just like, wait, but why?
Yeah, that makes no sense. I forgot that was a thing, but that makes absolutely no sense.
Everyone forgets it's a thing. I'm 100% sure that everyone forgets everything is a thing in Evangelion because they're so distracted by the blood ocean and the horrendously gruesome murders that no one pays attention to anything else that's happening in it.
Yeah, no, I think you're 100% right there.
It's also a show where, like, the vast majority of the cast is children trying to have sex with adults.
Yeah, or
like,
with each other. Yeah, it's really gross.
Like, Shinji's constantly being hit on and being offered sexual, like, gratification from his essential nanny. As long as he gets in the robot. She's like, get in the robot and I'll fuck you. And it's like, what?
It's so fucking out there.
And then Asuka has a huge crush on the very strange dude in that show who I'm not entirely sure is the plot or point of. But, like, I can't even remember because it's been so long. But he's like this older dude and he seems... And she's just, like, infatuated with him at all hours of the day. And he's, like, in his 50s. And she's, like, barely 16. No, 60. She's, like, 14.
Yeah, and then she becomes in a coma and shit jacks off over
her,
which
she gets into that was in the movie, which means it's canon. But, like, it wasn't in the original anime. Specifically in the movie. The most culturally relevant scene in all of anime, man. When Shinji looks down at his cum-covered hand and goes, man, I'm messed up, I felt that. I was like, man, never has there been a more relatable
press triangle or do something.
Oh, like super mode. Hold on, I'll get to it. But, I'm playing the most efficient way possible.
You are. As annoying as this is, you are.
Even stronger.
But anyways, Curse Mark Sasuke, second set.
Dude, just fucking like two-shot that guy.
Where is a horde of enemies that I can kill, please?
Not a challenge worthy of me.
Okay. But yeah, then there's the whole, like, the fact that Rei is, like, a clone of Shinji's mother that, like, the main dude is infatuated with because, you know, it's a clone of his dead wife, but also it's his dead wife if she was in the body of a 14-year-old girl, but for some reason he's still really into her because... And then, meanwhile, he's just like, Shinji, you're a piece of shit for not getting in the robot. And it's like, you want to fuck a child that looks like my mom!
I forgot that was a plot point, too. That she is, like, a clone of his dead wife, but also, like, is an angel, which just make any sense.
Yeah, there's also an angel. She's a reincarnation of the wife based on an angel, which is the reincarnation of Eve, because the whole thing is about how Adam and Eve populated all the planets, but this planet fucked up because it had an Adam and an Eve birthed onto the same planet, which is why there's angels and humans on it. You wouldn't know any of this unless you read the Wikipedia, because it's not in the fucking show.
It's so stupid.
Like, there's, like, a whole breakdown that's, like, there's, like, hundreds of thousands of planets, and they were all populated by either an Adam or an Eve, and Adam made humans and Eve makes angels, but Earth was weird because it ended up with an Adam and an Eve on the same planet, and when they both birthed, both of them had to fight to the death to determine who would become the rightful owners of the planet. None of that is established in the show. Not a single line of that dialogue is established in the show. It's only on the wiki article.
Yeah, it's probably like a novel where they talk about it, which I was like, what the fuck?
It's awful. The show is fucking awful. It's
like you really
amazing.
like
I love it. It's amazing.
Sounds like you
It's
really
like the
like
best. I love watching all the fucked up shit that happens in it. But it is awful. It
And
is
like, the
terrible.
robot fight scenes, great. But like...
Except for the one where he fights the triangle. That one's really doofy.
That one's great, Chris. Don't you fuck talk shit about the triangle.
That one's really doofy. Are they on this minimap and
yeah,
I can't see them?
He's like over there.
Oh, I see it. Okay. He's like down this way. Oh.
Not a challenge worthy of me.
And then more enemies are gonna come.
Oh god, yeah. So many more enemies.
How about over here next?
So anyways, what was I saying? Something about Evangelion. Oh, the robot fighting is cool. The blood ocean is cool. The religious symbolism that means nothing is also very cool. Very cool looking stuff. It means nothing. It has no relevance to the plot whatsoever, but it looks cool.
They really talk about how it does have a lot of meaning to the plot, but it doesn't.
My favorite scene in the entire show, like for real though, is like there's a part where they're like there's like this still shot of like a train station, right, and a train coming into, and then over the intercom you can hear like the conductor saying a train is coming into station.
A train's
It
approaching.
will be arriving in 5 minutes, and then we just sit there
For like
5
literally
minutes,
5 minutes.
and watch as the train eventually comes into statement with no characters, no story, no plot, just quietly enjoying this train come into station for 5 minutes. It's beautiful. It's true art, honestly, when you think about
It's
it.
like poetry. It rhymes.
It makes me feel things that I've never felt before, like
one of the bangs.
like anger, regret, depression. The question of where did the budget go makes me feel all these things.
Oh, those giant robot anime fights. They had the same budget somewhere, Chris.
There's also an amazing scene that works slightly better where they're like, where Asuka and Rei are in an elevator, and Asuka's being pouty as she always is, and Rei is sitting there oblivious to everything because she's the reincarnation of a mom, and
What makes that even funnier is tomorrow is Mother's Day.
but yeah, and then and they just sit there quietly in an elevator for like 10 minutes. And
Yeah,
it's just
I've thought about
doesn't
going back and
end.
rewatching Evangelion at one point, and then I'm like, I don't want to.
Just
watch the
Just
movies.
watch the movies because they like fix all the problems because like the movies actually had a fucking budget.
A really big budget.
And they don't really fix anything. They just make the pacing better and they get rid of all the still shots of nothing happening.
Yeah, and
but
they
like
make
the
the
story
giant-
is still bad.
And the giant robots are even more big and robot-y.
Yeah, and then there's like, I don't know if you have experienced the last 2 episodes of the original Evangelion anime.
I cannot remember.
So, it can only be described as a fever dream. No, like, I shit you not. There's scenes where it's just like white outlines of men, like thousands of them, like flying towards the camera, as like me. Nothing is happening.
I think I've watched them, and you showed me, and I was like, wow, this is really fucking out there.
It is some of the best shit I've ever watched in my life, because it's just a solid, what the fuck is happening? What is going on? What is any of this? I don't understand. And then at the end, and like no dialogue, no emotions, no extra characters, no extra information, and then at the very end,
it's the congratulations.
It's just like, maybe, I don't have to hate myself. Maybe I could love myself. Maybe I could enjoy life for what it is. Congratulations. My favorite one is the father, because like
That's
father
not
was
he would do.
Well, he was never animated, like ever in the entire anime. He's just sitting behind the desk with his hands on his face. So what they did is they zoomed in really close to his face so you can't see his hands, and then just show him saying congratulations with no new animation. It's just a still shot of him sitting at the desk,
right.
But they cut it off so you can't see his hands, so he gives the illusion that he might be clapping off screen. It is so funny.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot they never animated him.
He's never, I mean, he is technically animated, but he's, like, never animated in a way that they could use for that scene. So they just, like, zoomed in real close to his face, and they're like, congratulations.
Well, I do remember that there was this weird, like, development hell that the last few episodes of that
No, it's
anime.
not development hell. They ran out of money.
Yeah.
They had no budget and still had 2 episodes left in their fucking contract. So they just made random fucking clip art and put it together into a fucking episode and called it a day. Like, they legitimately ran out of fucking okay, I see it now. Yeah, and it's like, and they just legitimately ran out of money and budget, and then we're like, fuck, we're still contractually obligated to make 2 more episodes.
That was a choice.
Yep. And then, but then it did well enough that they were able to retcon the last 2 episodes and make a movie instead. And the movie, and my favorite part about it is they were like, we've retconned the congratulations scenes.
Yeah,
he no longer says
15
congratulations. He no longer says congratulations. He also no longer has he no longer has any of the stupid shit. He does, however, ejaculate onto his own hand.
Yeah.
I thought it would be funny, so I put it in the movie. And then Asuka loses her eye in the most gruesome way ever, and you're just like,
that shit's hot.
Darren, what do you mean? What do you mean? You can't just say shit like that. Oh, it's so off-kilt.
It's so funny because some people are like, dude, her design with the eye patch is top. And I'm like...
I agree, though. I like it better with the eye patch gone. I'm a good skull fucking kind of guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I respect the extra hole. It really gives me options. Really gives me more options, you know?
A Quagmire would approve. It's more holes.
Like to fill that brain with more liquid, if you know what I mean. Give it some nice padding. Don't want her getting a concussion or anything.
I just remember the fucking like line of like by Quagmire of like women have like 7 holes or something, and I'm like,
that was 4 holes, and then he's like, this where it is, behind the 4th knee. You gotta look at it like you're going into Hogwarts. I have a whole speech about that. Unfortunately, I don't remember the whole speech because I haven't had to use it in a long time. But I had a whole speech set up for that, which was like a ridiculous and over the top, where it was like,
oh, there's one more guy here.
Damn, this lock on.
And a mere 1,000.
That's more than one guy.
Not a challenge worthy of me.
Fireball Jutsu.
I'm murdering this man. But yeah, and then it's funny because it's just like, how dare you, Dad? You want to fuck Rey, even though she's just a reincarnation of my mom, but a child. And then he turns to his dad and he's like, and you got great fucking taste, because I too want to fuck the reincarnation of my mom as a child.
Such confidence.
It's the only way I can become a god, Dad.
It's so stupid. But then again, Gundam is out there too. So like,
which Gundam?
All of them.
Which Gundam?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love, so I realized yesterday that for the last, 10 years of my life, I have been mixing up Gundam Wing and Mobile Suit Gundam G. And I, just realized this, literally a week ago, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Which one's G? Oh, that's the one set in the actual Universal Century timeline, I think.
No, Mobile Suit Gundam G is the one where they magical girl the Gundam fights.
Right!
They have this whole transformation sequence where they get naked and then put on skin-tight bodysuits, and then they control the robot one-to-one with their actual movements.
Yeah.
instead of
No, I remember
controllers.
the sound.
I thought for years that was Gundam Wing.
No.
And then was like, oh no, I've been mixing these up. I didn't watch Gundam Wing. I watched Mobile Suit Gundam G. That's the weird one that I'm always talking about to people about him sticking his hand in the fire and shit. Because his finishing move that he learns from that is that his hand is his hand is on fire with a blaze of passion or something is what he says. And then he hits them with his flaming Mobile Suit Gundam hand to kill them for his finishing blow. And I'm like,
No,
that's what it's from.
that honestly makes more sense than it being Gundam Wing. There is supposedly, I think, one more enemy around here.
Yeah, he's over this way, but again, this camera doesn't... I have no camera control. I'm using a PSP.
I think that's everybody over here.
Okay, now I gotta go to this other one. This way. Orochimaru, keep it in your pants in 2 seconds. This fucking dude, man. I swear to God. But yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's Mobile Suit Gundam G is the one that I'm thinking about,
G-
where they turn the
G
whole
is-
show into a magical girl anime for some reason.
G
It's
is
insane.
a weird one.
G
compared
is
to
the
the rest.
other anime that I was watching as a child around the same time period as Evangelion, ironically enough, where I saw the magical girl transformation for the girl, and she just gets naked and does the silhouette of her naked as she goes into the suit, and I'm just like, should I be watching this?
Gundam Wing is actually like much different, and from what people say, is one of the better Gundams.
Yes. Yep. Naruto Suit Gundam G is the one that people don't like because it's really stupid.
Yes.
It's really stupid. I think it's really funny. I have fond memories of it being really doofy. I will forever remember the man who stuck his hand in the fire to obtain his masterful technique, because even as a child watching it, I was just like, that's so stupid. Because he's like, you will be able to learn to put your hand in the fire without being burned. And he puts his hand in the fire and he's like, it's hot. And I'm like, no shit, Sherlock. And I was probably 8 when I saw it, and I was like, that's so stupid. Why would you do that?
Because he's a Gundam protagonist? They're not the brightest.
That's true. No. Have you seen the original Mobile Suit Gundam? That guy is an evil mastermind who kills his own cousin to take his position so that he can get closer to the enemy forces by joining their side just so he can kill the one person he wants to kill.
That's not the main character. That's,
No, he is the main character.
You're right.
He is in more of that show than the main character. He is the main character.
Dude, if there's one thing I can agree with, it's that Char Aznable, which is that character's name, is the best character in that fucking show. You have to run all the way up to run down. Because Char Aznable is so cool that, he spawned a Char Aznable clone in every single fucking anime that they made for, the next, 5 years of Gundam series.
He's also, hysterically evil. The motherfucker killed his own cousin just so he could take his place.
Best part, it's not even his cousin, it's just some guy who looks exactly like him. No, it's not.
Are you
Chris, if I know...
No, I'm saying this because I recently watched this, and I'm pretty sure they're related. I recently watched the remake of the show, and they were,
You mean Gundam
related.
Origins?
Yeah, I think it's Origins.
So Origins, it's not his cousin, it's just somebody who looks very similar to him. That his sister even goes, oh wow, you look exactly like my brother! And they meet and they're like, are we related? No.
I could have swore they were
They're
related.
not.
Are you sure?
They're not. I watched Gundam Origins 3 times, Chris.
Why did you watch it 3
Because
times?
I like Gundam Origins. Because
How
Char
is it?
Aznable is the main character in that, and Char Aznable is the main character of Gundam.
Alright, I will...
Not deny that fact.
I'll listen to you now, but I've also... I don't know, it seems weird to me, because I'm pretty sure they said they were related. I remember this coming up, where they were they had a whole fucking thing about it.
They're not actually related, that's the cover story.
Oh, is it the cover story?
That's
that
the
they're
cover
relating?
story. Because
Okay.
they're actually on the run from the Xeon forces.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, no, he
Okay.
kills him and steals his identity. Because Char Aznable is just fucking insane.
But he does. Okay, but either way, he kills him and takes his identity
Yes.
just to fucking
Yes,
do that.
he literally
So-
he literally sends him on a he literally gives him a bomb to blow up on a plane.
Yes, that's
It's
what
just
I
like,
remember.
what the fuck?
Yeah. The only thing is, like, their eye colors are different, which is why he always wears the mask or sunglasses before he gets the mask.
Yes. Yes.
That I remember that.
Really?
Is this it? Really? I could go for another several hours doing this one mission, said Sasuke. It took 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Oh, now we need to get to the center, though. It's not even done yet, Chris. We have to go fight against probably Orochimaru or something.
God fucking damn. It's so fucking, God, it's fucking stupid.
You weren't lying to me when you told me that.
I
there
did
was
it
gonna
the
be
fast way,
episodes.
too.
Yeah, you did.
I did it the fast way.
But, yeah, no, Char Aznable is definitely the main character of that fucking show. Even though he is not technically the main character.
Yeah. No, for real.
Amon Ray, he has just bullshit like he can just do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It needed you to run here.
Hold on.
What
There's
did you drag
cutscenes.
me all the way back here for? Don't worry. I won't let you get bored.
Now you have to fight
can
me.
go watch. Oh my god, Envoy Black Ops people. Die. Have we killed enough people yet, Derek? My bloodthirst is ever quenching.
These are the Ambu of the Leaf.
These
Oh,
are the, well, you could call them fakes that I've prepared. However,
Okay.
they've been strengthened by a little gift from Donzo.
A cock ring?
Even you might have trouble with them.
I mean, that's what you think. I'm just gonna continue to spam the same.
Yeah,
move.
I'm literally just gonna spam super over and over again until people all die.
So, yeah, Gundam characters and just Gundam series in general are very weird.
I like Mobile Suit Gundam G. I like that they turned Mobile Suit Gundam into a fucking magical girl anime.
It was a choice.
It's really funny. I don't care who you are, that's just funny as shit.
Dude, there's a lot of like weird Gundam series that like I think you'd appreciate if you
There
watched
is-
them.
I'm gonna be real with you, most Gundam series that I've watched, I don't like.
Yeah, no, they're not very.
They're-
Some of them, a lot of them are really
and
bad.
And it's not even that they're bad, it's just that, like, they mostly have stuff that I'm like, eh.
Well, there's a lot of politics in Gundam.
Yeah,
and
which is
when it's
fine.
funny-
I like the politics is fine. It's the politics isn't the problem. It's like the overall narrative ends up being like the last one I watched fully was Iron Blooded Orphans.
Yeah,
And like
which is a good one, but
it
also
was-
really bad.
It was fine, but the ending is awful. Like the ending is just such a like a down. Like you watch the whole thing and then you're like, well that was all a waste of fucking time then.
Well, that's kind of the point, I think.
I get that's the point of mobile. I get that's the whole point of Gundam, but that's
Iron
also
Blooded.
why I don't like Gundam.
Oh, yeah.
Most Gundam end the same way, which is war is bad, but also it's inevitable and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's great. I can watch that once.
Hmm.
I don't need to watch that being retold 50 million times.
Yeah, no, it is bad. It is really bad.
I should have finished this while I had the chance.
But, like,
Yeah, that's literally what it is. That's literally what Iron Blooded was.
yeah.
Which I'm like, wow, that's
Well, Iron
really
Blooded
bad.
Orphans was more like rebelling about. Iron Blooded Orphans was about trying to start communism.
Iron
but-
Blooded is honestly out of the Gundam series I've watched, it's kind of like the most. I don't want to say bound in reality.
It's the coldest, is the
It's
word
the
you want.
coldest.
It is the coldest in mobile game.
Mobile Gundam.
Gundam series I think they've ever made. It's just from beginning to end, just like shit sucks, and we are not even gonna pretend it doesn't.
Dude, once they killed my boy.
I guess
What's
this
his name?
wasn't really much
The
of a
cake
test
guy.
for you.
The big one.
the main character guy, or
Not the
other
main
guy?
character, but his buddy who's like
his,
the bigger guy.
the dude who's in charge of the group.
No, his like fat friend.
Oh, the fat guy. Okay, yeah.
I can't remember
He-
his name. It's like
yeah.
I want to say it's like Cupcake, but I don't think that's right.
Yeah, I don't remember it, but I do know who you're talking
Maybe like
about.
Beefcake. I can't
They,
remember.
I mean, to be fair, they kill them all eventually.
Yeah.
So,
but
like,
but once they kill him, and he's like the actual like moral compass of the group.
yeah, everything
They all
goes
just go
downhill.
off hinge.
Yeah, everything goes downhill after that.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, no, it is.
they kill the leader, and then the main guy who pilots the robot is like, fuck.
She's like, I'm gonna go kill
dude,
everybody.
I'm gonna go murder everything. Which is relatable. And then they, like, sacrifice themselves by trying to crash in their ship. See, here's the entirety with Mobile Suit Gundam. This is why I don't like Iron-Blooded Orphans. Iron-Blooded Orphans would be good if they changed one key detail. Which is, at the end of the show, they ram their ship, suicide-wise, into the other ship to try and kill the main baddie, who's been, like, a piece of shit the whole series. And it doesn't work.
Yep.
And that is entirely my problem with it. If they successfully killed him and nothing changed, I think it would have been good.
Yeah.
But because they didn't succeed at murdering him at the end, I was like, this shit sucks. This whole fucking show is a waste of my time then. Nothing was resolved. Nothing happened. Even the character that I wanted dead didn't die. This show sucks. I'm not even remotely interested.
Yeah, the Iron Blooded's good, but also meh.
It has the coldest murder I've ever seen, where, like, the girl is, like, that was helping them, part of that 3-girl team.
Yeah.
And she, like, commits her love to the other guy, and he's like, I love you too. We're gonna, like, get married, but after this is done. And then she just gets murdered in a drive-by shooting in cold blood, like, 2 minutes later, and I'm like, that is the coldest murder I have ever seen in any anime in my fucking life. Like, they just added, she just gets killed by random fucking street thugs in a drive-by shooting. There's no resolution to it, there's no information on it, there's no reasoning for why it happened, she just gets fucking murdered. And I'm just like, that is the coldest death I've seen in any anime in my fucking life.
Dude, Gundam.
We gotta call it here, though. We're at the end of this part. We'll see you guys in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.